Hello, welcome to Build and Chill with the TVC. I'm Spencer. This is my guest, Taylor Munck.
Hello.
I always have to stop myself from saying Tayla because her Instagram is Tayla Munck.
It is. It's very deceiving. So many people do
flows.
that.
It rolls off the tongue.
Right?
So,
and I don't stop people when they say
and
it.
there's she's like me. We have a lot of different personas. You also have Tayja with your brother,
yes,
Elijah.
Yes. Whole different human being.
I have Spencer Riley riding the Roxy's in high school. I was Riley, Spencer Alfonso.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who is this? I don't know.
We're many faces.
Yes.
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Shame me. I don't.
So good. You really should.
I know. My dad's really into the
Okay.
show, so I need to just have some time with him.
But there's lots of things that we do like, so we'll be able to talk about that. So
Yes.
First things first, Taylor and I have written a lot of songs together.
Yes, we have.
We have one on the latest TVC EP called Our Song is Silver Lines.
Yes.
It's off Motel Lady Luck. I was thinking as a challenge to ourselves, we wrote this song pretty quickly.
We did.
Can we remember how the first verse goes? Because it has some cool harmonies that we both like.
Yes.
But, and I was thinking we sing it for them if we could remember it.
Okay,
just
the
verse.
first verse.
It's something with the motel.
No. Is it? I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Every dream I had at night is just feeling like a lie. Let's save school, spend some money on motels, use your sweater as my towel. I think.
I don't want to be alone. Yeah, I love that song, and it was really fun to write.
It's a fun song.
And I love that verse. I love those harmonies that you did. Super cool.
Thank you.
So yeah, check out that song. Listen to Taylor. Listen to her project Tayja as well.
Yes.
So today we have a record of the day that's going to set the tone. Something we connect with because it's in my collection and you found it.
Yeah.
So go ahead, show them.
So I chose this bad boy.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like this album kind of defined my high school, like all of my high school life.
So
just because
good.
it came out, I think when I was a freshman, and I mean, this was my sad girl days. You know, this
Yes.
turned me into the sad girl I am today.
So good.
So I think, and every girl, you know, but I just think it's a dope.
What's your favorite song
record.
off of it?
I really, really like Dark Paradise.
Okay.
This Is What Makes Us Girls. Love that one. And Diet Mountain Dew is really fun.
Bangers.
Yeah,
Can I
just
see
love it.
this as
Yes.
well? I love album artwork, but
Yeah.
my favorite is Off to the Races.
Ooh, good one.
The
Good
way
one.
she does, I love people who manipulate their voice, and which you do really well.
Thank you.
Off to the Races, just how it sounds like she's like almost featuring on her own track. She sounds like someone, it's like a persona.
I think she kind of set the tone for a lot of singers with the low voices.
Yeah.
Because video games came out and it's just like shocked the whole world. So I
Yeah.
think that kind of really paved the way for
Yeah.
people with like low raspy voices, which I have one. So.
Totally. And she just kind of did it her own way. A lot of people gave her a lot of shit when she came out, but I think it's because it's new. It was a new vibe, and she was also pulling together a lot of different things. And I think she's proven to people that she has serious talent.
She does.
And is an amazing
She's
writer because there's a
incredible.
lot of people who are inspired by her. And I think she's created a genre.
Her own.
I think she's made her own thing, so very cool. All right,
Love that.
now we're gonna do a segment
Yeah.
called Everyone Ready? Move! Yeah, we got the support from so many people in the
So
studio.
many people in the studio
yelling
were
with
paying
us.
attention and
So
yelling.
you're gonna move that box.
Okay.
You're gonna grab the vehicle. You're gonna show people this cool Lego creation that we've done here. Yeah, go ahead, grab it. Show it to them. So why'd you choose this one?
Show it.
Yeah, let them. This is for my
This
fellow
is-
Lego lovers.
Yeah. Oh, there's two people now. There's only. Okay.
So this is the actress who plays Khaleesi on Game of Thrones.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, but she's also in Star Wars.
She was in Star Wars.
Yeah,
I couldn't
Emilia
tell you
Clarke.
what she was in Star Wars. I remember I really liked her character. This is from the movie that Childish Gambino was in.
Yes, Solo.
Solo.
Which I haven't seen all of, but I've seen this part.
I saw Solo because Childish Gambino was in it, and
Yeah.
I loved his part.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all I paid attention to be honest with you. But yeah, I really,
Yeah.
it makes sense. It's very cool.
Very cool.
Just caught my eye.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So
It looks like a Mustang, but like a futuristic Mustang.
no, yeah, it looks super dope.
Super cool. So you are going to be building a Star Wars Lego figure.
Okay.
So, do your thing.
Yeah.
Don't let me distract you too much.
Lord, I'm not
You
gonna-
don't have to finish it. These things are intricate, even though they're smaller. It's very intricate to do while you're talking. So
Totally.
no pressure.
There's stuff going on, man.
But we have a lot that we want want to talk about because we have a lot in common. So one of those things is podcasts.
Yes.
We both love podcasts.
Love podcasts.
So tell me your podcasting journey. What did you start listening to?
So, I started listening because you told me about Up and Vanish when we started working together. And I always have loved like true crime stuff. So that really caught my attention when you said that. And so I started listening to it, and I would have really long drives, and I dove into it. It's an amazing podcast. And the story of Payne Lindsay and how he basically solved that case is fascinating. So I did that, and then I kind of dove into some other stuff, and then you have Lip Roll, and I was like listening to so many different things at once. And now To Live and Die in LA is like my thing. Great podcast, really well done.
How would you compare those two? Like they're kind of similar, but they're kind of different.
Up and Vanish and
To Live and Die in LA, because they're both produced by Tenderfoot TV.
Yeah. I would say, To Live and Die in LA is so current that it's so terrifying because the story and also like, did you listen to the last episode that just came out?
By the way, spoiler alert to the biggest max.
So don't.
I hate spoilers, so I don't mind.
Spoiler alert to Live and Die in LA.
If all the views trickle off and like 2 of you are still watching, just know we warned you, and we're going in. Is everyone in the studio okay with this? So To Live and Die in LA, she's an actress. She's down here in LA. We live in LA.
And it actually freaks me out because I'm an actress too. So I'm just like, it's too close to home for me.
It's really close to home. And for me, I love podcasts, true crime, if I feel like they're actually connecting with the families and doing their best to bring out the truth. That's what I love about this podcast. And like, I think that it feels like they actually are trying to like just find the truth. And like, so tell me, why do you like true crime? Why do you like To Live and Die LA? What do you like about Up and Vanish?
I think obviously it's so sad, like all the stuff that you read and hear about. And I don't know, I just think that within true crime, like, you can figure out who did it and all this stuff, but I think really diving into the cases, like they do bring more justice for the people who like lost their lives and whatnot. So I really enjoy it. And when they do it to the full extent, it's just so humbling and cool. I mean, not for like the listener, but it's just cool to listen to because they're finally getting the justice that they deserve in any way. It also is so sad.
And there's a lot of things where there's like less, it's not, they're not the police, they're not the detective, they're not the prosecutor. So there's less that they have that's blocking them from discovering the truth, because sometimes in these cases, like, you could only really take it to court if you believe you could win. And so if you could just do a podcast about it to discover the truth, I think that's a really compelling argument for these podcasts, because they're not trying to take it, and some might say that's a negative because someone might kind of like be tried in the court of public opinion, and that is really scary. But I think that if you're doing this right and you're giving the suspects a chance to speak for themselves, and if they agree to it, and you do your due diligence and you have like good reporting, then I think there's a lot to gain from it.
And in most cases, I mean, even like the Payne Lindsay one, like he's solving it, and Neil Strauss is solving To Live and Die in LA right now. I mean, so it's just it's really cool. Obviously, like, again, very sad, but it's cool that if that podcast didn't happen, I don't think the truth would have come out about any of those cases. So
totally. So those are great podcasts. Do you listen to any other podcasts?
Serial.
I
just got into Serial, and then now I'm watching the HBO show.
Okay, so those go well together because that HBO. So if you guys know Serial's huge podcast.
Free Adnan.
Yeah, exactly. And I think
Free Adnan.
Like you see that podcast and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Or you listen to it, and then you either listen to Undisclosed or you watch the documentary.
The thing is, I listened to 2 episodes and I said he didn't do it.
Okay, cool.
I was like, there's no way he did it, and it makes me really sad about his case, because that's just like.
And I think ultimately, I hope that he will get a fair trial and be able to bring all the new evidence to his case, and so we'll be hoping for that. But that's cool. So we connect on that. Other thing we connect on is you and your brothers have a really cool project that you guys do called SadWorld that I'm a huge fan of. I love comedy.
Yes.
Tell everyone about that.
So SadWorld is a YouTube channel, and it's literally like skit comedy, if you will, but it is this super uncomfortable, vulgar style. It literally is like a peek into my brother Noah's mind, and we all kind of just like sit around and support whatever he wants to do, and it is blown up, and we're at like 144,000 subscribers right now, and we run a whole merch business outside of our home. Like, it's literally in my garage, and my parents do it. So it's it's been such a cool journey because, you know, I feel like my brother is just so happy doing that because it's literally what he wants to do. It's what he's always pictured. And I mean, he literally, if you watch any of the SadWorld things, you'll be shocked to hear that all of it is improv. Like not one of it's really scripted, and he just turns on the camera. Things that come out of his mouth are the funniest things I've ever heard in my life, and I love being a part of it, and I love that it's like our family business, our super weird family business. But yeah, the success is obviously like just a plus because it really makes us happy to do it together. And
yeah,
it literally is. I mean, if you watch it, we're all in the episode. So yeah, it's really cool.
Good. I would suggest it. This new show just came out, and I'm sure your brother has heard of it because he knows that way more better than I do. But the one on Netflix, the sketch one, have you seen that?
What is it called?
You Should Probably Leave.
No, I haven't listened to
it's
it.
Similar like tone where it's like just this one guy doing all these sketches with his friends, and they're so ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we would want to do. We want to pitch a show to Adult Swim and hopefully get that on the road.
Totally.
But yeah, and Spencer knows too. Kind of all my close friends know. Like I've been working so hard and trying for so long to pursue acting and make it my reality, and I think it's been this year alone has been like my biggest progress in just booking roles and having exciting things happen. So it's amazing.
You've been killing it, and that's what I love like working with you is like you kind of pursue all the things that you love, which is what I try to do. And so I think you can see the parallels, like, oh wow, Lana Del Rey, she's cool because she's willing to go into that universe or create that character or think about the lyrics this way or use your voice, like
and I think it's helped me with songwriting too because I can kind of like dive into any mind space and then write, and that's been a muscle I've been working so much lately is the songwriting one. So just like putting out anything that I can. And
Well, show them your progress. We didn't finish, but we're like really freaking close because this is a complex kind of part.
It was pretty good. I was like surprised with myself. I've only done like the Lego, like the, you know, when they had like the little girl sets with like the pets and stuff. That's what I've done, but I think I did pretty well.
So we are going to jump into our social media moment where Monaco Davis is going to explain to you guys how to engage with us, have a conversation, and get your friends to do what we do, which is build and chill.
All right, so if you go to the TVC on Instagram and you comment and tag your friend, you say, let's build and chill, you enter in a contest to win a Lego.
Yes.
Very fun.
So hit us up. Tell us what you thought. Sorry if there was any spoilers. I don't think we got too bad with it. But
still listen to all of those things because they're really, really great.
Yeah. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Get it, baby, the water's warm, so let's just jump inside.